Okay, here we go. Okay, thank you. I was just getting some things settled for me here. This is Stephen Cuffey coming from Virginia of the USA, right on the East Coast of the United States. And I don't know where all my where I can see. I'm actually doing my own moderating for the first time today. I figured out how to do that. I thought that was the way to do it, but I got it all down pat. I want to say this is my TBC Live Broadcast number 59. Number 59. I want to first thank um, my admin for bringing this wonderful opportunity of the Billion Coin to all of us around the world. Secondly, today, I want to thank Randy Wilson for commenting on myself as a machine. I never looked at me as a machine. I just do the, I just do my broadcast. But there's so many people doing wonderful broadcasts, from Sharon Weller to Bitcoin Scott to Chittum, to Pratam Chittum, to from Jules Ann Parker of New Zealand. I mean, Marianne Murphy and her son James Murphy, who's the TBC Power Box. We got GW Publishing, which is Gerard Windsor of the UK, David Jones of Barbados, the Friendly Market on YouTube. And even though my leader, the Whitefish lady, she may not be doing a whole lot of live broadcasts, but she's doing a spectacular job and her recorded videos. She's done so many, maybe 100 or more, well over 100 or more since she's been in TBC, maybe 200 by now. So there are so many people. And if I didn't mention your name, a lot of us are doing a wonderful job in broadcasting. I want to first like to thank the people who are here today. Henry Henry Langford and TBC Dr. Joe Stevens. Thank you for being here. Scott, thank you so much for being here. Bitcoin Scott, thank you for being here again, brother. It's been a pleasure. What's been on your broadcast today. And I want to say TBC Crypto TBC John, man, Braylon's right. I try to make it all your live broadcasts. You have so much insight. You do a awesome job in your live broadcast. The Whitefish lady. Okay, great. And so I just talked about you. You here. Thank you so much. She's my leader and my friend. Joanne Gardner, thank you so much. Well, let me just get started right now. I want to just point out some things that y'all probably already know, and that is, time is now. We have 2 more days left to redeem your cookies for crinkles, and then on to, as we call it, TBC coins. Several people on my team redeemed them yesterday, and it was showing up in minutes in their wallet. Can you believe that? I'm not talking about their new one. I'm talking about even the old wallet. Minutes, not hours, minutes. Some took an hour, but I think the longest it took was an hour for people on my team. Now, I haven't pushed the redeem button yet because I'm today I have to take care of 2 people on my team. Their $10 annual subscription for the Crinkle Cash back office. Some people wait to the last minute, but I'm working with them to get that done today. I'll be doing that right after I finish with this live broadcast. So, but it's so important that the time is now to get those little things done. See, we made them bigger things when we wait to the last minute. We all been talking on a live broadcast about paying this $10 annual subscription for your Crinkle Cash back office. Well, a lot of people still have it. A lot of people going to miss out on this redemption, but it's not all lost because we have another redemption still be starting in November. So even the cookies that we have right now can be redeemed then. That's my understanding, just like it's done in past. I will be myself pushing the redeem now button down tomorrow because I want to do my 60th live broadcast before I do and get credit for that. People are so happy about what's going on in their wallets, you know. But let me just get on to my topic today. and that is TBC promoting abundance, not greed. Again, TBC promoting abundance, not greed. Now, with all the billions of people around the world, are you one of the ones that's willing to spread this awesome opportunity of the billion coin? Because isn't TBC doing just that? Isn't that what we're about? Spreading abundance, not greed. Now, I ran into several people, this particular person on my team, who looked like she's starting to step down after I even helped her become, a you know, by she purchasing, TBC coin TBC from me, and she's a multimillionaire, but because she can't have that money now, see, some people have a poverty mindset, like John was just talking about on his live broadcast. If you don't get rid of that greed, that scarcity, the poverty mindset, it's going to do you in. And this person struggles financially. See, that's what's fueling that poverty mindset. When I explained to her, are you going to allow the central banking system to continue to keep you right where you want to be? Are you going to allow our government to keep you right where you want to be? I even talked about, I said to her, what is in, my God, what is in the Holy Bible? Then God said that we will live life abundantly. So it's just astonishing to me that people just will not change out of that mindset. I think it's so embedded in them. But we're about creating and promoting abundance for as many people around the world we can. Now, there are people from all different types of time zones on this live broadcast right now. And the people that's on this live broadcast are doing um, are doing a wonderful job on their broadcast. And those that can't broadcast, like Diana Gordon and a few others, are doing an awesome job supporting others and putting valuable information in the chat. So your voice is heard, even though if we're not hearing it verbally or seeing it. We are voices of this TBC. Now, Randy is the main voice that's been recognized and been asked by the administration of the Billion Coin. But all our small voices become a loud voice as we bring people into our network. Because didn't they say that we're trying to create 1 million billionaires? Didn't they say that? Didn't they say that? You know? Oh, thank you, Marianne, for being my moderator. But I'm saying the same thing you're saying because what I'm doing, I have my iPad Air and I'm looking at myself talk, but I got the volume down and I see the chat. So I'm started using two devices now. So it's still good to have a human moderator. Okay. It's good to have that. Thank you so much, Marianne. You're wonderful. She just finished her live broadcast and she came to me to help me out. Thank you so much. Because uh, Suzanne, I believe she has said she was going in the hospital to get some treatments or something. She's not always well, but she still do a fantastic job on her live broadcast. So back to we talking about abundance. Abundance by definition is never self-contained. Never, never self-contained. That's right. Diana, going 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. Exactly. I never finished that. Thank you. You know, we really are pouring our hearts out on these live broadcasts. We're trying to convey that we know that abundance comes out of love and compassion. You see, when I think about the time we spend, but let me ask you something. Isn't time, think about the expression I'm going to make. Isn't time more valuable than money? Think about that. Money is something we spend. Sometimes we save it. But if you spend that valuable time helping someone else out, changing their life, don't you know what could happen? It becomes impactful. It impacts a person tremendously. You can see the expression come over their face. Let me ask you, are you a giver or are you a taker? You hear that? Are you a giver or are you a taker? See, if you're a taker, you have the mindset of greed and that poverty scarcity mindset that our central banking system and elite, the government, want us to have. See, they want us to have that poverty mindset so they can keep us right where they want us. But see, a lot of us here on this live broadcast and several people around the world in the Billion Coin have chosen to take a different route, a route, a road to abundance. So let's keep down that road, that journey of helping as many people as we can that have like minds, and those like minds being a mind of abundance, not of greed, not of poverty, not of any of that. We're promoting abundance, love for one man or woman. We're about changing lives in a positive manner. So let's keep it up. Let's turn it up. You know, isn't think about this what I'm about to say. Isn't laziness a byproduct of greed? Isn't it? Of course it is. A lazy man cannot progress towards anything in life but his own selfishness. See, you cannot promote abundance being of a selfish mind. I'm gonna repeat that. You cannot promote abundance being of a selfish mind. You have to keep helping, helping another man, another woman, one person at a time. You see, we have a long way to go. We're making ground, but we have a long way to go. We're trying to get to 1 billion members in the Billion Coin. We haven't got even 1/4 of that yet. But again, we're only a little over 2 years old. Some people expectation is just too great. They want too much too fast. As in the person that I dealt with on my team last night. This person wants a quick fix financially. I explained to that person in the beginning what TBC is, what it isn't, and what your correct role should be in it. But that person not invested in the blog, never reads it, all cited in the beginning, paid on the spot when it was time to pay a $10 annual subscription for when Kinko Cash came out, paid it on the spot, all positive, was going to get her sister involved. This is a person I sold a timeshare property to about a couple of years ago out of the Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area. And now that she has created all this wealth, she wants to back out and even asking for a refund of her only $100. Are you kidding me? I told her if TBC ever turns out to be just a fad or something just didn't work out, I will personally gladly give you $100 back. But I'm not going to give you $100 back if because TBC has not is so far from that is incredible. We have made such gain. We're in the process of migrating to a better system, better technical system, better blockchain, better network, better TBC wallet. And the more I explain it to this person, they just don't get it. Because when you're in a poverty mindset and you already struggling financially and you're going to work every day and still not seeing your head above water, so to speak, this is the kind of thing that comes out of your mouth. This is the kind of mindset you create for yourself. And we used to say something in another business that I used to be in, I was successful in back years ago. We would say that you're poor, and not the poor that you're thinking I'm talking about. Every letter stands for, guess what? Passing over opportunities repeatedly. Again, you may want to use this if someone talks down about TBC. Just say passing over opportunities repeatedly. You will never be successful in anything if you keep doing that. That's for sure. We should also say some will, some won't. So what? Next. I'm going to say that again. Some will, some won't. So what? Next. And that's what you got to treat people when you're going out and people are bashing and saying negative things about what we're trying to create in this abundance of the billion coin. The billion coin is for everybody, but not everybody is right for the billion coin. As you know that. A lot of us know this on this live broadcast. So keep in mind the things I'm talking about here. See, abundance, it just overflows. Overflows. It's not meant for you to keep it for yourself. It's meant to span over to a lot of people. And what I like about this billion coin and the people involved in it, we all about what? We all about, let me see what's here. Oh, good. I like what you're saying, Bitcoin Scott. And Chittum. You know, our belief system got to change. It started with your belief system. And that's all wrapped in what that type of mindset. If your belief system is not correct, you will never get beyond what you're trying to get to. You never reach your goals. If you're getting up in the morning and you don't have a set plan of what you want to do in your life, you're not reaching nowhere like that. If you don't have something set plan what you want to do for the day, your day may be unsettled. And y'all hear me say so often about our blog. I'm probably the first one that I heard practically in the world say, everybody was saying, read the blog, read the blog, read the blog. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Become a student of the blog. Study it. There's so much information in our blog. I put in a block abundance, and all these other blogs came up about abundance. Because have we had a lot of blogs about abundance and greed? We have had many blogs regarding that, videos regarding that, photos regarding that in the blog. So many blog posts talking about abundance and greed. And you're going to continue to see that in the TBC blog. You know, I want to thank all of you for being here today. You know, thank you so much for being here today. I know that some people probably got to get to other live broadcasts. Um, well, I'm coming near the end of my live broadcast. Well, half an hour goes so fast. But I just want to talk a little about abundance and greed today, as it pertains to the Billion Coin. I'm gonna just add before I leave that we should be mindful that we should continue to promote the right things in our live broadcast that as pertain to the Billion Coin. Keep our mind focused on our mission. Finish getting people wrapped up into this, getting their cookies redeemed. I had some people on my team that I had to remind them. I don't. Some people are just not plugged in. They're just sitting on the fence, watching hoping that something happens that they can probably cash out some of their Billion Coin, not realizing that meant like it's not meant for that at all. Because aren't we building our own community and own, you know, economy? Aren't we doing that? So, you know, oh, Lawrence, thank you so much for being here. I like what he said. The question, are we ready for abundance because all, all have to work for it? Yeah, right. But you know one thing, Lawrence? A lot of us and some of the people right here that call themselves leaders, they got to start with themselves first. They got to start with changing their belief system, their mindset. Because if they haven't changed that, how can they promote it for someone else? Did you hear that? If you haven't worked on your own belief system, your own mindset, how can you promote abundance for someone else? Mary has said, James, her son, has said, I have said, I don't need all these millions that I have. Let's continue to just pour into my wallet. I could live off 10% easy for the rest of my life, maybe even less. I would gladly give them if I could give that money out to help more people that's in poverty that I see, not just on TV, all on the internet. And I did a live broadcast about that about a month or so ago. Some really good blogs about that, about how the poverty is around the world. See, it's so many other things. It's just not about the particulars, the specifics of the TBC coin, our wallet and migration, all those type of things that we've been talking about a lot lately. There's so much education in the TBC blog. Indulge yourself. Are there any questions that anyone may have before I end today? I will be here tomorrow, already scheduled. Same time, same place. That will be my 60th live broadcast. After the broadcast is over and it's recorded, wait for admin to approve it. I pushed the redeem now button. I chose to do it on May 30th, the day before the last day. And I'm approach the migration very similar to that. There's no hurry to do migration. Some people have already migrated, and things are working okay for a lot of people. But I understand how blockchain works, how the system works, technology works. I would like to see that is flowing and running very well for a good month. I probably won't migrate until about near the end of June or around the first part of July. There's no rush for me. No rush, and my team, they're not going to migrate until they don't. A lot of them don't even know how. But I'm going to help them through that process. So I'd like to thank all of you for being here today. I'd like to thank Marianne Murphy for sitting in for being my moderator today. Even though great Mary, no questions, because I see it on my iPad Air, it's flowing up. So all right, we have a poor reading culture. That is why we're not students of the blog. You know, I think that could be part of the reason for some of them. But you know, I agree to a certain extent in that regard. But there are thousands and even millions of people that can read. You know, not unless you have a learning disability and you can't read, or some kind of mental impediment, it's not an excuse why you can't study, be a student of that blog. I'm not being difficult and hard, but I don't think it's really. I'm not going to make an excuse for a lot of people that could know, because I know the people that don't even read it. Those are the people who come and ask me and several other leaders questions about this and that regarding the Billion Coin. They never read it. So with that said, thank you so much, Marianne Murphy from South Africa, for being my moderator. I can see it as well on my iPad Air here. Thank you so much for Lawrence and Mary and Chittum and I'm sorry, not Chittum, Pridham. I'm sorry. Pronunciation is not correct. Bitcoin Scott and Diane Gordon. Oh, TBC Revolution. Thank you, brother from Nigeria. He's another one that does awesome live broadcasts. You know, thank you so much for everyone that's here today. Um, Joe Stevens, Joanne, Whitefish Lady, thank you so much, my leader. Sky, Crypto TBC, John. Thank you so much, Henry. Thank everyone for being here today. Looking forward to seeing you all, and I will be there supporting your live broadcast if I can. Can't reach all of them, but I try to reach as many as I can. Got to get busy getting these $10 through and getting approved, showing paying these people live Cream Cash back office. So talk to you later. Bye-bye.